how do you know if something is your spirit or just wishful thinking? Because that's the tension, right? You feel something and it seems right, but then you just don't know if you can trust it. And most people go one of two ways. They trust everything, or they trust nothing. So in today's video, I'm going to give you something simple, not a formula, but something you can actually do this week to recognize what is real and stop constantly second guessing yourself. Hi, I'm Crystal, and I help women rebuild a faith that actually works, not just what they were given. And here are 3 markers you can use to help you distinguish between what's actually true and what you just want to be true. Marker number 1, spirit knowing is steady and wishful thinking is restless. Wishful thinking has a certain energy to it. It keeps coming back. It tries to convince you. It's pesky. The more you think about it, the more certain it feels. Spirit knowing is quieter than that. It doesn't need to convince you. It just stays there, still. Even when your circumstances don't support it, and even when your emotion has passed. If you have to keep talking yourself into something, that's worth noticing. Spirit knowing doesn't need to give a pep talk. Marker number 2, spirit knowing remains. Wishful thinking fades. Wishful thinking tends to collapse under pressure. You were certain, and then the situation got more complicated and the certainty dissolved. Spirit knowing does something different. Your emotions might move, your mind might get confused, but the quiet knowing underneath, it doesn't move. Sometimes it gets clearer in hard moments, like it's trying to remind you of something that your mind was trying to forget. Marker 3, spirit knowing aligns with the character of God. This is the guardrail. This is what really matters. Your spirit is connected to the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit does not contradict the character of God. So if something is pushing you toward fear, control, pressure, manipulation, that is not your spirit. That is something different. Spirit knowing tends to feel like peace. It's not always comfortable, but there's freedom in it. So here's something I'd like you to try this week. The next time something comes up, instead of immediately analyzing it, pause. Ask yourself, is this steady or is this reaching? Then give it some space. And notice, is this still there when the emotion fades or when the circumstances shift? Give your spirit the space to speak. Really listen to it and give your mind time to follow. This is part of being rooted, what I call the anchor step of the steady ground method. Learning to recognize what's underneath. Because if you can't recognize what is true, you can't build anything stable. This is a small piece of the rooted pillar of the steady ground method. It's a start. But if you want to shortcut years of second guessing yourself, and if you want a specific framework for your specific situation, then the unboxing session is your next step. It's a private 90-minute one-on-one strategy session where we go beyond the markers and build a clear action plan for you. The link to book is at the very top of the description. Secure your spot now. Go steady.